Welcome to Study Loop.
We're going to make an aquarium and it's going to have some fixed volume, but they don't give you a number, so you need to just give the volume a name. So let's give it the name Big V. Okay, the sides are going to be made of glass and they cost some amount per square unit. So I just put C for how much they cost. And then the base is made of slate and it costs 5 times what the glass does, so 5C per square unit. All right, so the question is, what should the dimensions be so that the cost is a minimum? So when they say dimensions, what they're asking for is the length, width, and height. So give them good names. I'm going to call them X, Y, and Z. All right, so let's write a function for the costs. Okay, the base costs $5C per square unit. And the number of square units is, well, it's a rectangle, so its area is X times Y. So 5C times XY plus, okay, the right side is size is XZ, and so is the left side, and it's made of glass. So there's 2 of those, C, XZ. And then the front and back, its size is XYZ, and it costs C, and there's 2 of them, front and back, 2C, YZ. Okay, so we're going to try and minimize that. Subject to the constraint volume equals fixed volume equals X times Y times Z, length times width times height. Okay, so remember this V is not a variable, it's a constant, so it's a number. Okay, now what you do to find the minimum is you take some derivatives and you set them equal to 0 and solve. Well, the constraint is there to help you get rid of one of the derivatives, one of the variables. So let's use it to get rid of Z. So solve it for Z. Z is V over XY. Okay, so now the cost is, okay, notice they all have a C in it and it's a constant, so I'm going to put that out here. So we got 5XY plus 2X times V over XY plus 2Y times V over XY. All right, so that's C, 5XY plus 2V over Y plus 2V over X. All right, so now what we do is we take the derivative with respect to X and we take the derivative with respect to Y, and then we use them to find out what X and Y are. And then once we know X and Y, we'll go back and figure out what Z is. Okay, so the partial of the cost with respect to X, 5Y plus, okay, this one, the middle one has no X, so plus 0, plus 2V times minus V, X to the minus 2. Okay, so 5Y minus 2V over X squared. And then the derivative of the cost with respect to Y, 5X plus 0 plus 2V. Oh, I did that backwards. Oh no, I did that right. That middle one is in 0. That's what happened there. Derivative of 2V over Y with respect to Y is 2v minus y to the minus 2. So 5x plus 2v over y squared. Oops, minus. Okay, what happened to the c? Oh, I just forgot to write it because it doesn't have any effect on anything here. It's out in front right here of this derivative. It's here, I'll just put it here. 1 over c, 1 over c. Okay, now we're going to set each one equal to 0. And I'm going to multiply the top one by x squared. So I get 5yx squared, 5yx squared equals 2v. And then I'm going to multiply the second one by y squared, and I get 5xy squared equals 2v. Well, if this equals 2v and this equals 2v, then they must equal each other. Okay, so 5xy squared equals 5yx squared. Okay, neither x nor y is 0, so we can divide by it. So I'm going to divide by 5xy on both sides. And that gives me y equals x. Okay, so now I'm going to plug it in to this. 5x cubed equals 2v. So x cubed equals 2v over 5. So x is the cube root of 2v over 5. All right, let's see if simplifying this will help. We have 1 5 on the bottom, so let's multiply by 5 squared. So now we have 5 cubed on the bottom, which gives me a 5 out here. And the cube root of 25 times 2, so 50v. Cube root of 50v over 5. Well, if x is equal to that and y is equal to it, then y also is the cube root of 50v over 5. And then remember y was, not y, z was v over xy. So v over cube root of 50v. You know what? I get so mixed up with that, with the cube root things on the bottom. I'm going to just put them all back together and see if I can go from there. XYZ equals 50. No. Wow. XYZ equals V. So cube root of 50V over 5 times cube root of 50V over 5 times Z equals V. 5 times 5, that's 25. So I'm going to multiply that over here, 25V. In here we have the cube root of 50 squared V squared, Z. So I'm going to divide that over to the other side, 25V, cube root of 50 squared V squared. I'm going to multiply by the cube root of 50V. So I get 25V times the cube root of 50V over the cube root of 50 cubed V cubed. So I have 25V cube root of 50V over 50V. So the V's cancel and the 25 cancels and leaves you with 2. So I get Z equals the cube root of 50V over 2. So here's the dimensions. Here's Z, here's X, and here's Y.